Hi, welcome to day two. We only have a short period today as we're both back at work, so we're going to be doing just a little bit this evening. We're going to try and finish off the chicken wire on the run, and also basically try and make it a bit more secure.
And then we'll be able to see whether or not we need any more wire to put along the bottom or any borders to prevent Mr. Rat and Mr. Fox getting in.
Yep, and I guess we'll be trying to do a lot more cable tying just to make it all generally more secure all over it. Okay, we'll let you see how that goes. Hi, so end of day two. We haven't quite finished everything yet, but the run now has a complete set of chicken wire. It's all there. We've already started securing most of it fully to the frame. It's all connected. It just needs tightening, securing all the gaps closed so that Mr. Fox and Mr. Rat can be kept out if possible. I think we're making good progress, but it's starting to get a bit late. We need to have something to eat.
So day three is going to be securing the base and putting the tent pegs in so that it's actually secure to the floor then, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've got some big heavy duty tent pegs, and there's I think 3 or 4 in each pole, so it should be very secure by the end. And I think hopefully that should be enough to keep it well mounted to the ground. There is a cover to go on it yet, so we're going to do that as well at some point in the next few days. But we don't want to do that obviously until it's completely secured to the floor, because we don't want it flying off into the neighbours' gardens. But hopefully we should get that done in the next few days, and the weather's looking good coming up. We are both working full time, so it's a case of grabbing a bit of time every evening at the moment until the weekend, and then hopefully at the weekend we can finish off everything that we need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, so it's another gorgeous evening in Sussex. We've just finished work, and tonight's project is going to be to try and dig up these daffodils that are in the enclosure, because apparently they are poisonous to chickens, and our aim is going to be to try and replant them somewhere so that they don't die. We'll see how we get on.
Okay, so we managed to pull out a ton of daffodils. There was literally hundreds in here, which hopefully will make the run a lot more safer for the chickens. Poisonous daffodils are now no longer in there. So we're making good progress. We've also had a bit of a trim of some of the back of the run. We have a large stump, or an old stump here, which has a bit of a hole, so we're going to fill that out with some soil, just so that it's a bit safer, so that nobody breaks their neck on it. And I'm sure it will give the chickens hours of fun delving into that and trying to find bugs, etc. in the old rotting wood.
And this is Milo, the resident silky security guard, doing his evening checks. Best ratter in town.
Welcome back. It's another beautiful day in Sussex.
And here's what we're going to be getting up to. So today's activities will be, we're going to be trying to secure this chicken wire to the bottom pole. Then we're going to be digging a little bit of a border or a bit of a trench to try and see if we can make it more secure by using this stiff mesh. Fun and games is going to be seeing how difficult or how easy it's going to be to try and cut this and then sink it into the ground a little bit. We'll see how we get on.
So I'm about to cut an old piece of galvanised netting that was used on an old chicken run that I had, that was successful at keeping foxes, etc. out. We're going to use it around the lower part of the new chicken run, simply to stop cats and vermin from getting in there. And so I intend to cut along here and try and use at least 2 strips of it. We're digging into the ground so that it will have a bit of a gap under the ground as well, to again stopping rats and things from getting in. Okay.
Hi, so we've just bought our first plant to go in our vegetable patch, which as you can see is a little bit empty at the moment. So when we were in Waitrose we decided to get our first strawberry plant. It's going to be a little bit lonely, but it will have some more seeds later, tomorrow, probably later on in the week. Never planted a strawberry plant before, so I've had to read the instructions. So it says to take it out of the pot, and you're just lowering it into the ground so that the top of the root ball there is level with the surface. It says that you need to water it really well before you plant it, and then cover it well and push the soil down on top of it. I think like this. We've already put compost into the soil earlier on in the week and allowed the rain to sort of mix it up. There we go. Now it says that I've got to water it thoroughly. That looks thorough enough to me. We'll see what happens.
Today we are going to be staining our cocoon bétière chicken coop. When we originally got it, it did say that it was already treated, but they do recommend we treat it again in the first few weeks of getting it. So as our chickens haven't arrived yet, we're going to treat it today with Protec Timber Eco Shield. It's a clear wood stain that is animal friendly and so is safe for the chickens to have in their house. So we're going to do that shortly.
So we finished treating the chicken house. The consistency of the treatment was quite thin, so it can be a little bit difficult to see where you've been, but it was quite easy to apply. It took 2 of us 10 minutes to do, so now it's just got to dry. It does recommend 2 coats, so maybe we'll give it another coat.